Okay, folks, welcome back to Battle for Azeroth. Gonna do some questing on my Zandalari troll in Silverpine Forest. Okay. Where do we need to go? We need to go over to the little island. And I do not have... They took water walking away from... Let me double check. Pretty sure they did, even at low levels. Where's my water strider? There we go. And yes, they did. Okay. And I'm not high enough, apparently, to have had the water walking yet, so this is going to be interesting. So, if you're curious what axe I'm using, or appearance rather, I have Nightfall, which I made a long time ago at this point. You make it essentially in the same way you make Sulfuris. You have to go to... You have to make it on the Black Anvil and gather a bunch of parts. You have to get the same patterns to make the same dark iron ore. Mine dark iron ore. I think you have to make dark iron bars as well. And all that. I'm one of the few people I've ever seen have it, so bear with me a moment. There we go. So yeah, took no lie, took the better part of a day to make that. In fact, I think that's all I did that day. Aside from there being the Black Anvil, which most people know about the Black Anvil to a lesser or greater extent. There is also a Black Forge, which you cannot get unless you traipse through some lava. So there's a very real possibility you can die. Do you not have heirloom gear there, dear? Because you should have been doing more DPS than I was. This is where AoE comes in handy. You can kind of tag everything. Okay. There was a mage out here, right? I'm not imagining things. What a strange little plank. Call it what you will, I always take time to appreciate the architecture and the actual design in the game. There we go. Is this all I'm doing is killing these guys? I guess so. Out of curiosity, what is over here? Because that takes me out of town, so to speak. Oh, man, these buildings are close together. I suppose this is actually more lifelike than some of the other towns that are just kind of more open, so we can get around with our on our mounts. Oh, there's some clipping there. Okay, I guess we're going out here then.
I am out of range.
Yeah. You know, a pause feature in this game would be so handy. I suppose that defeats the point of it being an open world game. I was gonna say, don't make me tramps back across the water. Just the leader, and okay, so she's probably in the. Good grief. There we go. She's probably in the. What is this? Is this a keep? Keep, yes. Sentry. I think I have a working theory that since they implemented world scaling, your heirloom gear doesn't upgrade every level like it used to. I think it works like every other level, because I noticed I'm not one-shotting things like I was a couple levels ago. I'm not taking very much damage, so it's not like I'm gonna die per se. I just... That or the... Well, these are elite, so that could be part of it. And then, okay, there we go. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Run! Are we going back? Apparently we're going back. Valkyrie was a class I always kind of hoped they'd put in the game. Because I think it would work very similar to Worgen. You would have maybe another form and then your Valkyrie form. Okay. Oh no, there was a mage. She must have just been at a different point.
I've no time for games. I have not always been the Banshee Queen. And my people have not always been the Forsaken. Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil. Tyrannus had a son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage. This man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people. In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army. A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead. But Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend. With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining Scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken, were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde, and began our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life, do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this land as their own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never! Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Always and forever.
Okay. You know, I was thinking when she was talking, you know, we lost our tree.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Kind of puts this whole questline, kind of puts the whole morally gray thing in a new perspective. Okay. Exactly how far did we ride? We rode over here. Okay.
I'm listening.
Uh-huh. Do I need these quests? Let me look here.
Thrall Hall.
Hair of the dog. Yes, I need that.
For the Horde.
Look,
And reinforcements from... Yes, and I need that.
fight well, friend.
Okay. Okay. Kind of a random place for an enchanting supplier, but okay. And we need to go off this way. Note to self that I need to get back on this road to finish the last quest. So. Oh, there we go. Now I'm one-shotting things again. So those must have just been elites. Okay, fair enough. And there's more people here, as I was commenting earlier. Okay. When do I get my next ability out of curiosity? 26. I get a passive ability. Crusader Strike now has 2 charges. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Half of your abilities are going to be passive, so... It's always a good thing to keep in mind.
I must get closer.
So I need to...
I am out of range.
Huh. Come here. Well, that seems very crude, to say the least, I suppose. Somewhere over here, and I do believe it is right around here somewhere, I believe there's a rare that people often, or I should say that I came here to get as a hunter pet that I've seen people get. So I think it's over a little further. It's like it's not up in the hills, but it's like tucked away in a little thing. So I don't know that I'll come across it naturally per se. Okay, let's see here. Forsaken insignia. I don't see a Forsaken insignia. You know what's strange is every new expansion we have to like hurry up and you know, work on finishing something or do something, and yet we always find people just like wandering around in the middle of nowhere that we have to go deal with in one capacity or another. Oddly enough, this little part here, these quests remind me of the intro, at least the Alliance side intro to Mists of Pandaria. Yeah. I think it's Pandaria. Pandora. Yeah. Still not seeing the... Oh, that's the one I have to go over to the... Okay. Well, let's... mosey over that way then. Just for the sake of it, why not? Still failing to see where there are... Oh, there we go. They're just like laying around. Gotcha. Well, that makes far more sense. Oh, he has a red. I don't know that I've ever seen red before. Is this one that I need? It is not, I don't think. No, it is not. But since it doesn't give me a choice, I guess we'll take it. So I'll probably have to kill some of these anyway. Okay. Got all of that.
I must get closer.
Okay. Wasn't there one over here? I thought there was one over here. There we go. And I can.
Too far away.
There we go. Okay. Now let's travel back down here and finish this other one. Go ahead and abandon this one. Well, actually, I'll just stop tracking it for right now. The Maghar, yes, orcs, I believe, got the passive that they move faster outdoors. It might have been a passive that was good to give.
I require a target.
Maybe a couple of the allied races. I do have to say, I am impressed with the racial abilities that each one has had so far. Since we are essentially just leveling up the same classes, there might be, I say essentially because there might have been changes since you initially leveled your class. If you're leveling one you've previously leveled already. I don't know that people are really leveling like their mains, though. I think people are taking advantage of it to level new classes or just kind of an alt or something like that. Which is kind of cool. It's kind of neat. I think that's the way to do it, though, since we're essentially leveling the same classes. Give us different, give us kind of OP racial abilities and.
Makra. Be safe.
Did I miss turning this into someone? I did. Let's go do that first. think that little mage is role-playing there on her undead skeleton. I think it's a skeleton horse or something like that. Took me the longest time to figure out how Alliance players got one of those, and then finally figured out that it drops from the one dungeon boss. I was like, what am I missing here? Why would you put it all the way down here? How would I have ever came down here otherwise? Maybe that's the point. Shield. Okay. This is part of the water's running red. It is. Okay. Okay. Why am I not hitting anything? There we go. I see. So you just basically spam this button. Whoa! I think these are probably my least favorite quests in the game because they never make any sense. They're just this kind of annoying little extra effort you have to put into doing something. Okay. And now I have clipped through the gun. So I can go back now? I can go back now. Okay. I can get out of here without pulling a bunch of stuff. Maybe this is gonna be tricky here. See, and I can't actually run fast enough to don't actually have fast enough mounted speed to outrun them. Well, I kind of did there. I've been getting dismounted. It has been so long since a mob has dismounted me. In Duratar, your garrison, I believe, had somewhere in there it had a perk where
Greetings.
maybe it was your stable gave you a perk where you
Go forth to victory.
could not be dismounted. I think you could be dazed or slowed, but you couldn't be dismounted.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Oh, I did need that one. Okay. Darn. Well, it's a good thing I didn't abandon it then. I didn't see it as part of the quests, the storyline. So. Generally, to be fair, generally the quests you just kind of pick up like that aren't part of the initial storyline. They're just kind of an extra little thing you can do, so. We only needed 4 more. I almost just finished it because we were more than halfway through. I almost just about finished it. And said, no.
I must get closer.
I want to focus on the storyline, so that should be 4 we need right there. They stop running away.
I need to target something first.
2 more. So, was there one over here? There was. Let's get you.
I am out of range.
Get you.
I do not have a target.
And you. There we go. Okay. Well, at least it didn't make me run all the way back. Was it here, or was it the actual... I think it's over here. I think it's the actual farmhouse.
Too far away. I require a target.
Isn't that strange how the fire just disappeared when he died? As fire does in real life.
I must get closer.
Then we have to go to the cave. Is it cave? Ah, right there. Okay.
Speak quickly. Trust no one.
Escort. Ah. So I need to talk to you, or you're just waiting to do your thing, or? No professional army runs quite this in sync. Or looks this identical. Again, as in real life, doesn't affect me at all. Okay. So I should be able to jump off here and I think just go down the road. Yes. Okay.
What joy is there in this curse?
Report to... Okay. See, I knew we went to Gilneas for something. Yeah, there we go. If you... I can tell you this. If you've done this part and then you've ever started a Worgen, the two storylines do kind of tie together.
I'm listening. What now?
Okay, folks. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.